Great rising, lovelies. I hope everybody is having a magical day today. If not, continue learning your lessons, continue to grow, continue to know what is going on and why is it going on, okay? So today I wanted to come and talk about something, but I don't quite know exactly what I'm about to talk about. So that's the weird part, but the title will tell you what I'm talking about, okay? So, you know what? I'm going to talk about boundaries today, okay? Let's talk about boundaries because I feel that it's very important that we're setting our boundaries, okay? And especially around this time, this is one of the most important times to set boundaries. Why? Because now we know more of what we want because we've been through a lot of stuff to show us what we don't want so we can get what we do want, right? Okay, so if we know what we do want, if we know what we don't want, we know what we do want. So now you need to go ahead. You don't need to, but let me tell you, go ahead, get your pen, your paper out. I'm all about journaling. I'm all about writing things down. I'm all about doing the work, okay? I'm all about transforming people, and to transform, we need to write. We need to pull out that pen and that paper. It's okay if you write it, type it into your phone and your notes, but I feel like the most important thing for me, and I feel like for many others, is to go ahead and write it down on paper. So when you type it in your notes, when you get done, write it on your paper, okay? So you can feel it, so you can understand it, so you can see it, so you can be it, okay? It's a process, okay, lovelies? So I wanted to go ahead and get started. What type of boundaries are there? There's many type of boundaries. There's so many type of boundaries. Like words I can't even give you all the boundaries yet because basically I'm still working on my own. Like I say, I am perfect. You are perfect. We are personally affecting our lives, okay? That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing, okay? So, boundaries. There's so many different boundaries to set. You have to set boundaries for for different things. If you want to plan your life, if you want to design your life how you want it, then you want to set as many boundaries as possible. Some people say, oh, those boundaries, you'll never get everything you want. You'll never get all those things. Well, guess what? Somebody told you wrong, okay? You have to stop listening to everybody and start listening to yourself, okay? And so there's so many type of boundaries. Let me see. Okay, so I feel like the most important boundaries that I set up for myself is for partnership with a spouse, with a guy friend or something that want to come in and be in a relationship with me. I definitely set boundaries for my relationships. I set boundaries for my friendships, and in those relationships, I set boundaries not just for partnership, but I set boundaries for my friends, for my family, and even for people that I don't even know. I set the boundaries, okay? I also set boundaries for my lifestyle, the way I eat, the way I think. It's so many different boundaries that you can add into your daily life. I want to go more into detail with this, but it's going to be a whole different video. So y'all just stay tuned. Like I am excited about this. It's going to be a whole different video. And I feel like that I want to go into depth about certain boundaries because I feel like a lot of us set boundaries, but they don't be the boundaries that we think. We think about other people when we make our boundaries, and we should think about only ourselves when we're making our boundaries because we came in this world by ourselves, okay? We came here to have our own experience. We came here to live our best lives, not to live someone else's best life, okay? Not to make someone else happy, but to bring the people in our life that's going to make us happy, So that's the goal, to make ourselves happy. When we make ourselves happy, we're going to attract the people that's going to make us happy. And that we're going to make happy too, because we're on the same vibration. We're resonating with each other. We have, a lot of the same core values, or all of the same core values, okay? And so it's very important to remember to set your boundaries. Boundaries is like the number one thing right now, okay? I'm not gonna say the number one thing, but it's important. Yeah, I'm gonna say it, the number one thing right now. Boundaries, okay? Set your boundaries, okay? If you don't set your boundaries, you let the world plan for you. If you don't set your boundaries, you let people plan for you. You let them take over your life. You let them take over what you desire to what they desire. You hear? So that's why you have to set your own boundaries. Don't let the government set your boundaries. Don't let the outsiders, the naysayers set your boundaries, but set them yourself. Why? Because you are the director of your life, right? Yes. And so you have to set them yourself. Don't let your children set them. You know why? Because you are the director of your life. Your children are not the director of your life. Your mother is not the director of your life. Your spouse is not the director of your life. Your friends are not the director of your life. The place you work, they're not the director of your life. So if it's not going how you desire it to go, then you need to step up and stand up. Stand strong. Be bold. Be confident. And do something different. Dare yourself to get out of your comfort zone and get exactly what you want with no delay. Okay? I love saying that, with no delay, but come through. You know, come through. Or not just come through, come all the way through. Okay? So I'm feeling that. I felt that really deeply. I didn't know what video I was going to do, but I'm happy that I did it. If this resonated with you, if it's helped you or any sorts, just go ahead and comment below. Let me know. Are these videos helping you all? If I'm needing to add more value into them, although I am going to add more value into them. So really, you know, what do you suggest? What do you think about it? How do you feel about boundaries? Why haven't you set your boundaries yet? And if you haven't set your boundaries, when will you set your boundaries? That's the questions that I want you to comment below, okay? That's definitely something really that I wanted to touch on a whole different level. So I hope this resonated for you all. I love you all. This was a short video, just to get, you know, some information down, just to give you some information to take within, to work on. And you know what? Before we end this video, I'm going to go ahead and give you a task for today. So we know there are so many different boundaries. What boundaries are you setting for yourself? What boundaries are you going to set? You can either choose, start somewhere, okay? If you have to start, whatever is the most challenging thing in your life right now, set those boundaries for yourself right now in that field. I feel like the two that was most important to me at this exact moment, boundaries-wise, is family, friends, and relationships. I say two, but okay, three. Family, friends, and relationship, okay? Like a romantic relationship, family, and friends. So those are the things that I am working on at this moment. And when I tell you it's getting deep, it's getting deeper than it ever has been. And it's amazing. So, like I tell you, I like to transform others. I don't like to just motivate you and inspire you, but I also like to transform you, okay? So we're going to go ahead, you know, just go ahead and write it down or save it to your notes. Which 3 boundaries are you going to work on? And start, do 3 of them. Do 3 sets of boundaries. Either it's career, family, friends, job, just anything, lifestyle, what you want for yourself or whatever. Set the boundaries up and start off, put 3 on each set of boundaries. Add 3 of them. If you really not sure on what to start, at least add 3 of them to start somewhere, okay? So go ahead and do that. Yeah, go ahead and do that. And I hope that this transformed you in some type of way. I hope that this helped you in some type of way, okay? I love you all so much. Thank you for watching this video. I hope I encouraged, I hope I transformed someone today. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will talk to you all soon, my lovelies. Have a great one. Mwah.